This is my good morning, everybody. This is holding it down with Heidi P. Just came on for a little while. Um, I hope everybody is having a blessed Sunday morning so far. I know it's early. I'm just really testing my laptop. I never went live on my laptop. Oh, good morning, Shonda. How are you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, I'm just trying to test this laptop, girl. I never went live on it, so looks like it's pretty clear. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and chit chat for a little while this morning. Um, I got my little granddaughter for the weekend. She in her room because I do have a room set up for her at my house, and she's snoozing, so she's not up yet. It's pretty early, but when she does get up, we're gonna tackle well, we're gonna eat breakfast, then we're gonna tackle with putting up my little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. That's what I call my tree. I bought it when she was born, and I was gonna buy a new one. But I still haven't got a chance to buy one. Ain't nothing wrong with my tree. It's a little, little tabletop tree, and it was just fine, you know what I'm saying, as far as her being little when she was first born. And I just start putting the tree back up when she came into the world. So maybe next year I might change the tree, but right now I still like my little Charlie Brown tree. I think it's cute. So welcome in, welcome in. Who else is in here? Um I think it's Vic. Is that Vicky? I'm not for sure. But welcome in. Um Please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would appreciate that. Um, I don't know. I guess I lost some subscribers or whatever, cause I be noticing that my subscriber count go up and down, and I am trying to get to 1K, so that I can get monetized and get my watch hours that is required. But yeah, I've been noticing that my subscriber count keep going up and down, but that's okay. That's either here nor there. um I don't really I've been waiting all this time, so I can still continue to just try to come on a little bit more. But with all the stuff that's going on in my life, is I can't come on really like I want to. Then like I said, it just it just be a lot of people. And another thing, it be so many people on some of the times that I want to come live. And I just, I guess I just listen to them or whatever, or I'll wait for somebody or whatever to come on. And then sometimes I'll schedule a live and I still don't be able to come on. So I just, pretty much just wait my turn, I guess. But I know I need to start just coming on and pushing that live button and say what I need to say or whatever, because I don't really stay on. When I do a live, I don't stay on that long anyway. So yeah, so I hope everybody is having a blessed morning so far. Like I said, it's pretty quiet here. We had quiet in my house because my grandbaby not woke yet, but um we had a little snowstorm last weekend. And we got like about 6 inches, and they were saying we got some more snow overnight as we slept, in the early AM, and so I don't know how many inches we got out there now. So, but for the it really ain't been real bad, even though they got the snow up pretty good. The streets is pretty clear, so we are able to, come and go to work and different things. So they one thing about living here in Milwaukee, they will clear our streets up as soon as they can. Some of the side streets take a little longer, but the main streets and roads and highways and stuff, all of that stuff be real nice and sorted real good, and you still got to take your time because you have that black ice that you don't see. You don't see it. Sometimes you won't see that black ice, and y'all know that's very dangerous. Could y'all hold on for 1 second, please? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I want to put my glasses on so that I can read my chat. So just hold tight for a little while. I plan on going to church this morning, so I hope they I can get out with the little snow that we got last night. I should be able to get out though, cause I park in the parking lot. So let me see on this thing. Um, so Shauna, I'm not putting up a tree. I told my kids to take the one down last year take the one down last year and they threw it away with all my decorations. So I refuse to buy all that stuff over again. Girl, I keep all my decorations, girl. I put them in a bag and I keep them in this little on this real big shopping bag. Christmas shopping bag, and I just put everything in separated bags and keep up with my lights. I wrap all my lights up together and stuff. And I am the type of person that I do decorate my whole house in the living room and in the kitchen. So I keep all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, for the next year. So, and then I add on, like I might see something at the store that I want. Every year I do get something new to add on to my decorations. And I do put lights in the windows also. So me and my grandbaby gonna get on that this morning. Like I said, I got a late start with all this cause Christmas came out of nowhere, y'all. Christmas came out of nowhere. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, having, I know me, I've been struggling financially, so it's been hard, you know what I'm saying, to try to start being like, okay, gotta start getting prepared for Christmas and this, that, and the other. You don't be thinking about no Christmas. The next thing you know, it's here. And I'd be like, dang shit, I gotta do some little shopping or whatever. But I already know, pretty much got a list for her, because I had asked her like months and months ago. I always ask her, what you want for Christmas this year? She'll tell me. So I got a lot of stuff that I'm gonna get from Amazon for her. I'm gonna buy her one of them little real babies. And they was I got a pretty good like two of them I got in my Amazon cart, and they so cute, they look like real babies. Like, so I thought that she would love that. So I'm gonna get her one of them, and then I always buy her clothes, of course, clothes. I don't too much buy her a lot of toys. I buy her a lot of educational stuff, and she loves to paint too. So she's a painter. She loves to paint pictures and different things. So I buy her a lot of like, stuff like that, arts and crafts, and we do a lot of that stuff together. And then also I buy her a lot of books and different things. But I'm planning on getting her a tablet because every year that she get a phone or a tablet, she breaks it. She always break it. So I told her mom, I'm gonna get her a tablet this year, but I don't want her to be falling asleep with the tablet because that's how the tablet be falling on the floor, and then she breaks the tablets that her mother and father, spend so much money on. Because what was it? Last year she bought all the kids, her brother, which is my step grandson, and her cousin is being raised by her mother too. So she's like a sister to them, her big cousin. So yeah, they all had tablets one year, and my grandbaby broke hers. Then when she used their stuff, she break their phones. She just like I said, she's just kind of like careless. You know what I'm saying? When she's so, cause she was so young. So now this year she's 6. She's finna be 7 in February. So I told her mom, when she's on her tablet, take it away from her at a certain time before she goes to sleep, put it up for her, because I do not want her to be breaking nothing that I just, you know what I'm saying, paid for. And especially that I'm going through what I'm going through. I'm not trying to buy stuff and for her to be tearing it up. So she got to start, making sure that she don't fall asleep with the tablet and fall out the bed and all that type of stuff. But yeah, hey, get your mama, how are you doing? How do I go? How do I, let me see. Let me see. Let me go. Okay. It's moving. Okay, y'all. Like I said, this is new to me doing this on see, I still early, so everybody, I still got on my pajamas, my PJs. Um so yeah. I think I seen Shonda V in here earlier. Hey Shonda V, how are you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, there you go. They got y'all names. Um they put everybody whole government name on here now. That's crazy. Do y'all ever be trying to change y'all handles? Because that's what I did. I went into my settings and changed my handle. Don't nobody want them to be saying I'm having a whole full name on YouTube. I don't understand why YouTube doing that. But yeah, I got a chance. Did y'all get a chance to watch did y'all get a chance to watch the Diddy documentary yet? I checked it out last night. I fell asleep, I believe, on the last episode, because I think it's like 4. But yeah, so it did give us a little bit more stuff that we probably didn't know, a little more insight on what was going on with him. But yeah, he was a hot mess. He was a hot mess for real though. Yeah. He was. I mean, all the stuff he did and got away with, and thought, that's what the thing is. Once they get all that money and stuff, their head get big. And that's what happened. That's what happened with him. His head got big, and he thought that he was untouchable. And I don't care how much money you got, whether you a celebrity, whether you just you know what I'm saying, dope dealer, whatever. Like, that stuff is, if you not doing right by the money or whatever, and you just think, oh, I got so much power, this and that and the other, things start happening, because just because you got a lot of money and stuff don't mean that you go around, just doing people any kind of way, hiring people to do stuff. And I always felt he had something to do with Pac's killing too. I always felt that way. I used to think Suge Knight had something to do with it, but yeah, that guy that they locked up, Keefy D, he told it all on this documentary. I was like, oh, really? Man, I did not even know that him was, that Diddy and uh the guy, what I say, Keefy D or whatever his name is. Yeah, I didn't know they was even close like that. Yeah, he was a gang organization, down there in LA. So he had ties to them. I was like, oh, I said, boy, did he know he dirty? But all good things or bad things, sometimes come to an end. And that's just what happened. You know what I'm saying? He thought that he could do all of this stuff to people and that it was gonna never ever come back to him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, he wasn't gonna never reap. Whatever you do out here in the world, you're gonna reap what you sow. You sow a good seed, you're gonna reap a good seed. So that's how it goes. Even on this YouTube internet, YouTube platform and Facebook and things like that. Whatever you dish out is gonna come back to you, whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't agree with a lot of stuff that I see in our sector at all. But well, one thing about me is, whoever I started watching, and I've been watching for years, I'm gonna continue to watch them. Now, I may not agree with everything that they do, and they might not agree with, what other people do. I mean, we all have a choice here. We don't have to like I don't have to pick a side. I can go where I want to go, and I can follow who I want to follow. And if you don't understand it, then tough titty. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, some of these I only have a few people that I have membership badge with, because some people I had a badge with, I never did update it because or renew my membership yet, because like I said, I'm going through a financial situation. This was the year, my storm. It's just a part of life. Stuff go up and down sometimes. Some things you just can't control, and I couldn't. I had, for one, I had the bank account that I had for since like, oh, let me see, since 2007. That's some years. So back in October, I had to switch banks and all that, because some stuff, with my job had affected my bank account. You know what I'm saying? So they weren't giving me time enough to get the money in there or whatever to pay them whatever I was negative at that time. So like I said, I've been going through a lot. So some people's I wasn't able to renew the membership. So I only have 3 memberships, and that's with Miss Carver, and that's with Justice, and I am 74. I mean, I'm here for 74. So I pretty much, been able to keep those memberships or whatever. But what I noticed that's going on though, when people fall out, with people, they want the chat to fall out too. That's not, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all fall out about, that ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? We might comment about it. We probably gonna have our opinions about it or whatever. But really, to be honest, I'm not gonna stop supporting who I support way before y'all even fall out, because this is what we see on this app. Y'all fall out today, y'all make up today, tomorrow, or whenever. It's like a relationship to me. It's like when a man and a woman, have a fallout or whatever, and they you know what I'm saying, just going through it, and then they get back together. That's what it's like, a breakup. Y'all remember that song, Break Up to Make Up? That song, I do, we do. I used to love that song when I was a kid. But yeah, so that's what it remind me of, though. It remind me of y'all be so back and forth, so back and forth. So it makes it hard on us supporters and us subscribers, because some of us is just subs anyway. It make it hard for it be like, dang, should I go over there? Should I not go over there? No, I'm not finna be let nobody dictate where Heidi hold it down, where Heidi P can go. I can go wherever I want to go. If I want to come in the chat, I'll come in the chat. If I don't want to come in the chat, I just stay in the bushes. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people that I like on this app, and I just feel like with all of the chaos that's going on, it's like soon as Roz got sick, or Roz was already sick, but soon as she came off of here and taking her, she been hiatus or whatever, everybody started going crazy. It just reminded me, and I'm gonna tell y'all something else. It's like it's a lot of hate on here. Like, it's a lot of evilness on here. I even was thinking the other day, I was like, this whole sector need an exorcism for real. Like, it's a lot of evil people on this, not only in our sector, but in the world, period. And then this what we this how we live now, as far as like our communication and entertainment. We get it from the cyber network. You know what I'm saying? So we're dealing with a whole lot of people. We're dealing with people that, you know what I'm saying, that don't believe in God like I do. You know what I'm saying? You might serve a God, but it might not be my God. Some people say they love the Lord and they serving God. They ain't serving God, they serving the devil. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I know how to disagree and you know what I'm saying, disagree or agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get down. Like, when you say certain things out your mouth, you ain't gonna hear me comment, or I might even fall out the chat. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like to be, listening to a whole bunch of like demonic, evil type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, first and foremost, I am a child of God. And I know that a lot of the stuff that come that's evilness. That's not of God. You know what I'm saying? But I got my own beliefs. Some people, like I say, don't even serve the same God that I'm serving. Some people serving the devil, y'all. Y'all better start paying attention. And like I said, I have respect for most of the people that I come into the chat. I try to be respectful. I just like to really just have fun, laugh. We used to have so much fun over the couple of last few years, you know what I'm saying, when I first really got in this sector. We used to have a lot of fun, man. And now it's all about hating on somebody money, hating on somebody looks, and everybody ain't gonna look the same. Everybody don't got. I mean, God made everybody different. You know what I'm saying? You might think I'm ugly, but you know what? Two each his own. I don't care what nobody think about Heidi P like that. Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, just be talking just to be talking. And plus, most of us don't even know each other personally. There's some people on here that have met people though, and that had bonded and got a personal relationship. Only person I know in our sector that's one of my good friends slash sister is G Candy Jackie Burrell. I've been knowing her for like 15, 16 years now, and we real good friends. We hang out, we go do things together. We do. She's very, very a community leader in my community. She is the resident council here in where I live at, you know what I mean? And she is on the board. She's a commissioner. It's a lot of stuff y'all don't know about her. But one thing about her, she's positive and she has a lot of things going on. And I've been trying to push her more to start sharing a lot of her stuff she doing in the community. And also she's a decorator. She can, man, you talking about you having a party, a reception, a birthday party, things like that. Man, she's gonna hook you up. Repass, man. I'm talking about when I say this sister can decorate, she can decorate, y'all, and it be laid out. You would think somebody did that from a big company, and it be just her. Like she got it going on when it come to that. So yeah, that's the only one that I really, really talked to, that I knew even before I had a page or whatever. So everybody else, like I said, we don't gotta be I'm not loyal. I ain't no loyal. I'm a loyal supporter, like as far as if I got badge or something with you or whatever, I feel that, I say, okay, well, I'm keeping my membership up, so that means to me, that means something. But as far as getting everybody drama, I'm not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with all the drama and stuff, as far as what's going on with y'all. Y'all got an issue with each other. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with me. But some people insert their stuff and stuff they ain't got no business inserting themselves in. That's another thing. Like, sometimes some people don't know how to just be quiet. Like, why you gotta always jump in other people's shit? It don't got nothing to do with you, but that's just what this sector is. This sector is very, very chaotic. It's very like I said, it's a lot of jealous people out here. It's a lot of people that just hate on you just because, and I feel like ain't nobody rich on here. Ain't nobody rich on here. Everybody trying to make some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all all trying to, get to the bag. We all trying to get to the bag as far as, I work, but I ain't even working away consistently like I used to. So I'm trying, that's another thing. The new year gonna bring in, some new blessings and stuff for me. So I have to watch what I do and say on here, because it do resonate in your spirit. It'll cause your blessings to be hindered. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be out here just talking crazy to somebody that ain't said nothing to you just because you mad because they mad at the content creator that you love. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. I ain't gotta be on your side and stuff, because you don't agree or whatever with that person. That person ain't did nothing to me, and that's the part I don't understand. If y'all into it, don't really the people's the supporters and stuff really don't got nothing to do with it. They just insert themselves in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's on them. You know, do what you do. I'm gonna say my little opinion or whatever, but I don't have no dog in the fight. I don't. I don't have no dog. And like I said, this is just YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We got stuff going on in real life. Some of our family members is going through something right now. You know, some of our family members, we done lost loved ones, you know, and this is the time during the time of this season. This is when I be missing my mother and my father, you know, and my loved ones, my cousins and stuff. I done lost a few people over these last 4 or 5 years, you know what I'm saying? So that's what be, you know, during this Christmas season and stuff, you know, and Thanksgiving season. I was, you know, going through it, you know, having days where, you know, I just wanted to just be alone and cry. You know what I'm saying? Just cry because you so used to having your loved ones. Like I'm so used to going to, you know, having our family functions and all that stuff. You know, my mother being right here in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Because man, I'm telling you, there ain't nobody like your mother. Nobody like your mother. And people may disagree with Dimples convos with conversation with Dimples, but I don't disagree with her. Even though her mother is grown, Miss Cece is a grown, fully grown woman, okay? And we know Miss Cece don't bite her tongue. She remind me a lot of my own mother. My mother always called shit the way she see it, and she didn't care. You know what I'm saying? She was a Cancer too, but she speak her mind, and then some people don't like what she say. So then, you know what I'm saying? That's how all of the stuff, you know, get started, because people can't take nobody's tongue. When you get a good tongue lashing from somebody, you want to start playing on their phone and all that type of stuff. So um I don't think she was wrong for talking about, now this stuff got to stop. You know what I'm saying? Finally she can, because I had been like, dang, when you gonna come on here and talk about what's going on, you know, with your mom? Like she said, she can't tell her mother what to do. She ain't come out here to defend her mother, but she came out here to let people know, you know, what it is or whatever. Because I know if it was my mother, I would do the same thing. Because one thing about Heidi P, I didn't play about mine, especially when she got up in age. Because my mama, like I said, my mother was a sweet lady, but my mom was mean, man. I'm telling you, boy. She was the type of woman, she gonna let you know what it is. And if you had a problem with it, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty much like it's on and cracking. That's how my mama was. She gonna tell you just how it is, and then she gonna mean what she say and keep it moving. But if you want some issues with her, then you're gonna get some. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's nothing like having your mother. And then, like she said, her mother is her mother. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, period. Whether she got a YouTube page or not. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, she not the same way how she is on here. The thing is, people can't handle Miss Carver. People can't handle, you know what I'm saying, her strong, bold personality. You know what I'm saying? Because some people can't. Some people can't handle strong people. You know what I'm saying? They feel that people need supposed to be weak or something, you know. And just because, you know, everybody is like kind of quiet, more laid back, because I'm more conservative, you know, conservative as far as what I do and say on this app. Cause like I said, I do have grown kids that have a YouTube, their own little YouTube pages or whatever. They don't have they're not monetizing them, but they do be on YouTube. So I have to watch some of the things that I say on here. But I feel like if that's your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, don't you supposed to stand up for yours? Whether they wrong or whether they right, you supposed to let them know, okay, I think you was wrong about this, or I think you was right about this. I'm gonna support mine in they wrong and they right. And that's how I used to do my mom. When my mom used to do some stuff, and like say she be mad at her sister for so long, and I'd be like, Mom, you need to stop holding grudges, because something may happen to my auntie one day, and then you gonna miss your sister. I used to tell her that so much that finally my mama stopped when they had got into arguments or a misunderstanding. Then she stopped doing that because I start telling her, Mom, that's not right to hold grudges. Because when we hold grudges, especially for that long, I had to learn that myself. You know what I'm saying? So I start like us as children, we give our parents advice just like they give us advice as well. Sometimes they might not take it right away. Like it took my mother a minute because my mother very stubborn. She a Cancer. My mother was June 23rd. You know what I'm saying? And she was a straight Cancer for real. That's how she man, I'm telling you, my mama wasn't no joke. She wasn't no punk. You know what I'm saying? But you supposed to still be there for your parents, whether they wrong or right. You just supposed to let them know when they wrong and praise them when they right. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that. Wasn't nothing wrong with her coming on here because that is her mother. That is her mother. She can do that. She is her child. Like, I mean, it's only so much somebody gonna just be quiet and keep being quiet and keep being quiet. No, she wasn't wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that bragging on it or nothing like that, but I just feel like everybody's supposed to do that. If you love your parents, if you really truly love your mother and father, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to speak up for them. That's just like your children. You're gonna let people do your children any kind of way. So you ain't gonna let nobody do your kids no any kind of way and keep continuing to play on their phone and all that type of stuff. That's ridiculous. That's childish as hell. I don't know who playing on her phone, but I wish they cut it out. But now she just had to take further action and stuff to try to see if they can end all that. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that everything turns out all right or whatever, because I don't want nobody playing on my phone. But see, I'm the type of person, if you play on my phone, I'm just gonna put my phone on do not disturb. And if it gets to the point where it's just really bad, then I'll go to the next step that I need to use. But yeah, so people get mad at you too for your own opinion. You can't get mad at me for my opinion. Then so they take their little subscription. I don't care. Take your subscription. It don't matter. Like we all not gonna agree, but we need to learn how to agree to disagree. Though that's crazy. We all got our own minds. Like, come on now, ain't nobody no kid around here. You know what I'm saying? We grown adults on this thing. And we should be able to voice our opinions without somebody getting mad at you. I don't like her because she think this way. Yeah, of course, I think differently from you. You think differently from me, but that don't mean that I'm right and you wrong, or I'm wrong and you right. We just both have different opinions. That's all. That's all to it. But people get mad at you because of that. So they trying to make it hard for me to get my little 1,000 subs. But even without your subscription, when you take it back, it don't matter. Because whenever I come on here, I probably gain a couple of subscribers, just for coming on or whatever. I might gain about 5 or 6 of them a day. Who knows? And then, I've been out here networking too, behind the scenes. I've been reaching out to my all my close friends, my childhood friends. Some of them have subscribed. Some of my relatives, they starting to subscribe. So, it takes a little longer for others. My first video was October 30th, 2023. So I ain't been out here that long. And then I don't come on consistently. I probably would have been had my 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, I'm not finna fight nobody about staying on my page or cause you don't agree with me. It don't matter. It don't matter cause like I said, nobody can never tell me what to do. The only person could tell me what to do is God. You know what I'm saying? My mother and my father gone now. I used to take, their advice, when they was here. You know what I'm saying? As a grown up. But can't nobody tell me what to do. Can't nobody tell me what to do, who to watch, what to say. This mouth right here, I'm gonna use it when I need to use it. And this mind, God gave me this mind. You know what I'm saying? So can't nobody stop no show. Ain't nobody, hey, it is what it is. Whatever God got for me, he got for me. Can't nobody take it away. And a lot of people get that confused too. Some people think that because they got it or whatever, it can't be taken. Oh yeah, just the way he blessed you with it, he'll take it away when you out here doing the little dirt you doing and doing little vindictive stuff you doing in the world. All the stuff that you do, it affects your relationship with the Lord. It affects your blessings and things like that. So I have to watch some of the stuff I do. I have to watch some of the stuff that I say. And like I said, I cuss a little bit too. I'm not perfect now. I'm not saying I'm not perfect by far, but I do have enough I just feel I have the discernment God gave me. I use the discernment that He gives me to make the right choices in my life. Because I used to hang around people, and we used to be like, what I'm saying, doing the most, just having fun, and not knowing sometimes that we offending people because of our mouths. So I have to watch what I say sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I had a cousin, all she wanted to do was gossip all the time and talk about people. And if I didn't want to talk about them or whatever in a bad way, then she'd be like, you always see the good in somebody. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? We all got some good in us, no matter what you do or say on here. It's a lot of people that come on they channels and stuff, and they not really who you think they are. They be trying to, act like they this big bad wolf and the big old bully or whatever, but really they ain't. Really they a mouse. You know what I'm saying? They talk like a big old boo 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 boo. But I bet you in real life, some of them don't be about that what they say on here. You from where I come from, you gotta walk that walk. You gotta walk that walk, talk that talk, and walk that walk. That's where I came from. Some people is just on here to make that money. You know what I'm saying? To make their money or whatever, talk their shit. And you know what I'm saying, and then turn the damn camera off. You know what I'm saying? Turn it off, and then it's all about whatever they do. In they behind the scenes. Everybody ain't really rough and tough like they come on here and do. And I sit back and I check it out or whatever. But like I said, and I'm not saying that I'm even all that. But one thing about me, people that know me in real life, I don't take nobody's shit though. You gonna respect me, I'm gonna respect you. But when you come for me, then you know what I'm saying, then we gonna deal with that situation. And that's just like on anywhere, Facebook, wherever. But my Facebook page is real peaceful. I don't go through drama on Facebook. Go back over there, baby. I'm coming. Here come down there. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be doing all that type of drama and stuff and craziness on no platform. And then how can I ever get anywhere in life, you know what I'm saying, just doing and saying anything. Wherever we go, you know what I'm saying, you should be respectful, no matter, especially when nobody ain't did nothing to you. So what else on here? Hi, Lily Franklin. Hi, Tracha. Good Sunday morning, Heidi in chat. Thank you for coming on. Welcome to my page. Hey, Erica, how are you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, so like I said, I don't dislike nobody on here. Ain't nobody did nothing personally to me, and that's just how it go. If you take your subscription because you disagree with my opinion, that's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? I can't make you subscribe to my page. Like I said, I don't even be on here as much no way, so it really don't make a difference to me. But I am trying to get my 1,000. So it's just taking me a little longer. So I appreciate it. If y'all am not subscribed, please like, share, and subscribe to Holding It Down with Heidi P. Like I said, I plan on once I do get monetized and stuff, I plan on doing the things that I always want to do on my platform. And I always want to talk about different things, life stuff, being inspiration to somebody, uplifting each other, you know what I'm saying, when we going through stuff, because we all, as Black women, we go through a lot, you know what I mean, we really do. And I always want to share God's love. I'm going to always share God's love and how good God is, because God has been good to me and my family. I mean, it's been days, y'all, behind the scenes. It's been days where I didn't even know where I was going, how was I going to do this? How was I going to do that? But God gives me the strength and the comfort to keep moving, to keep going. That's what it's all about. I ain't know my mother, I came from a strong mother, so that's why I'm strong, but I also can get weak at times, and I have to pick myself back up. But I always never been I don't give up. I'm a strong. I'm more than a conqueror, as the Lord says. I'm more than a conqueror. You know what I'm saying? He give his hardest. Sometimes he give his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers, and that's what I am. You know what I'm saying? And it's only a test. He tests our faith every day. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that we go through, like Then another thing, I have to do everything pretty much on my own. I don't have a husband. So I'm a single black woman, middle-aged woman, and I have to my car need to be fixed. I got to get my car fixed. So I'm the one put the airs and go put the air in the tires. I got to get the snow off my car. Scrub that stuff right there, man. That ain't no joke. Y'all people that live down south, y'all lucky for real, cause living in the north, man, we deal with it all. So, man, you talking about somebody that be back be hurting and stuff, bending all down, scrubbing the car, getting on top of the truck, cause I got a truck, so getting all the snow off, man, that stuff is hard work for real. A sister be hurting, my D bones be hurting, y'all, back be hurting, legs. I just told my granddaughter yesterday. I said, you gonna have to step on Nana's back for me, because my lower back, man, be killing me sometime, man. And then where I live, I have stairs, a lot of stairs. So I live in a tri-level. So when you come in my door, then the stairs, you go up the stairs. So yesterday I went grocery shopping. So I have to keep going to the truck back and forth, getting getting water, bottled waters and stuff like that, going up these stairs to the living room, then take a little, put the bags down, and then eventually get to the kitchen part and put the bags in the kitchen. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, that's a lot of work. So that's why I said I'm single, and I just been praying that God bless me with a very good, supportive, faithful, loving, considerate man, God-fearing man. That's what I want. I don't want no anything. I don't want no nigga that see me going through the struggle but ain't willing to help me. I ain't that type of woman. You're not gonna be in my life, what I'm saying, and not help out. I feel like a relationship supposed to be, you help one another, what I'm saying, 50-50, what I'm saying, not no 60-40, like and stuff like that, like Teddy Pendergrass said. I just feel like you do your part and I'm gonna do mine. But so yeah, being a single middle-aged woman, man, it's tough. But I'm so strong that, what I'm saying, I just keep going. I just keep going. You know what I'm saying? The devil, that's what the devil want to do too. The devil come to kill, steal, and destroy, and he try to discourage you and stuff. But see, he know who to mess with and who not to mess with too. And on this, that's just like on this app. When you feel like you being attacked, all you got to do is say, Satan, the Lord, I rebuke you in the blood of Jesus. He gonna flee. I'm telling you, he will flee. Satan will flee. That's one thing about it. He don't like for you to be talking about God. He don't like you to be praising the Lord, because I'm gonna praise him at all times, y'all. At all times, his name will continuously be in my mouth. So that's one thing about me. I always is going to give him the glory, because without the Lord, we wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way I feel. I wouldn't have woke up this morning. We all woke up this morning. Praise God. Give him the highest praise. Hallelujah. We all woke up this morning. So we have a lot to be thankful. Somebody that didn't wake up this morning. It's somebody that's in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody that got killed last night. You know what I'm saying? And they loved ones is already going through it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people gotta start real when you get to talking about people, just before you say the stuff, think about, do you want that same thing in return? Because that's what's gonna happen. That's another thing. When you out here doing the most, you can't really tell nobody how to hit you back, but you can still, you know what I'm saying, hold your ground, you know what I'm saying, and hey, do what it do. If they go low, if they go that low. But I'm the type of person, if you get to talking about, like, my deceased loved ones and things like that, I know how to cut you off. You know what I'm saying? I just won't watch you no more. I say what I got to say, and we gonna end it right then and there, because I ain't gonna be no back and forth when you get to talking about my parents. Both my parents deceased. My father passed in 2019 at 78, and my mama passed in 2021 at 88. So yeah, they died 2 years apart. 2 years, 1 month and 1 day apart. So you know what I'm saying? So My mother and father don't got nothing to do with YouTube if I get into a argument or a disagreement on YouTube. And that's the part I don't like. Why do y'all bring other people loved ones in the bull? Like why? Why? What do you get out of that stuff? Like ain't nobody got nothing to do with this but the people, the two people that's involved. And that's the people that's on this platform. Most of our family members is not even on here. So I don't, that's the part I never understood. Why do y'all put people, parents, and children and all that stuff in shit? Like, why? Why though? Why? They not on YouTube. Leave them people alone. Leave them people alone. That's wrong. Because don't nobody really want nobody calling they relatives because you having a beef. Don't nobody want that. Like, that's ridiculous to me. That's childish to me. And that's my opinion. That don't mean I don't like the person. It just means that I have an opinion. And I think that that's wrong to do people that way. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it is what it is. Hey 74, how are you? You said chat just got in for work. Listen, in on my way home, hit the shower and bed. I go. I heard that. Well, thank you for coming through, 74. I appreciate that. Who else on here? Oh, hey, Chrissy. Good morning, Chrissy. How are you? I'm trying to say hi to everybody. Ain't that many people on here, but like I said, I'm gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to keep up with nobody else. All I can be is who God made me to be, and I'm trying to be better every day. I'm trying to be better, a better person every day, y'all. Every day, I'm trying to do something right, you know what I'm saying, that I messed up yesterday. I'm trying to do something better today. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't know, Pete, you supposed to be about change, making change and being and trying to live accordingly and positive and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start caring about people a little more. Quit hating on each other so much. Like, just because y'all had a breakup, that don't mean that it's over. It don't mean that it's over. Y'all had a falling out. It don't mean it's over. God can repair anything. He can come before y'all even know it. He can work that problem out. But I think sometimes things just get too far and go too far and go low, not gutter low. Like, you can't expect for nothing to turn out good if you're gonna just be out here going gutter. And I'm not saying when somebody do something to you not to defend yourself. You got a right to do that. But it's certain things that I just ain't not gonna say. It's certain things I'm just not gonna say, y'all. Or even if I think it, I probably won't even say it on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta watch what you say and do everywhere we go. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's YouTube or not. And it seemed like the supporters and the subscribers feel like, they can go on other people's chats that the person fell out with and talk shit in their comments. That creator got a right to come out and address that. You mad because of what somebody said, you know what I'm saying, about you or whatever. You have a right to like, stay out my comments or whatever with that bull. You know what I'm saying? Because now I try not to do that. I try not to go on other people's comments because you had it out with somebody that I watch. You know what I'm saying? I don't really do that as much. I used to do that some years ago. I would, chit chat or whatever. I mean, say something, not really be mean, but just speak my mind on that chat. I don't even do that no more. I just be like, it is what it is. People gonna do what they want to do and say what they want to do, whether you go in that chat and talk crazy to them or not. You know what I'm saying? You ain't saying nothing. You just talking. That's all you doing. It really don't make a difference. It really don't make a difference because they get in your chat and get to talking crazy, but the damage was already done. So why you still gapping? Why you still talking? Why you still yapping? You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing but flapping your tongue. That's all you doing. But I don't know if y'all still on here or not, because I don't see nobody else saying nothing. Yeah, are y'all still here? See, how long have I been on? It say 48. 19. But like I said, I just wish we all could you know, just get along, man. At least try to. Even if you can't repair something, you just go your way and they go yours, and that's just it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people like to keep constantly bringing it up, so it's gonna never get resolved because people gonna keep bringing up old stuff. And some stuff opens up old wounds, you know what I'm saying, that you tried to heal, that was healing, and then they reopen. But yeah, oh, hey, get your mama. Are you still hanging in here with me? Yeah, I'm not gonna be before you guys long or whatever. Like I said, I just want to come on, and I just wish everybody would just try to pray about the things that's going on, and just move on from there. I ain't saying everybody gotta be cool again or nothing like that. It is what it is. Sometimes God uh make people depart for a reason, because I had to learn that. I had to learn from that about relationships, and stuff like that. Like, when we break up, it would be for a reason. That means that you can't go where God taking me to. And I had to start realizing that everywhere where I'm trying to go, you can't go with me. Some people can't go with you, and sometimes it be for the best, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be good and it's better, and you know what I'm saying, and your salvation, you can strive, and you can, start trying to be the best that you can be without that person, because some people will hold you back with all the drama, with all the toxicity, you know what I'm saying, with all the disrespect, with all cheating, with all, I can go on and on and on, as far as I'm saying, as far as a male and a woman. But I noticed that some people, even with friendships or whatever, some people have this detachment issue. Some people, it's not easy to detach, and they get so mad about it that, what I'm saying, they spaz out, and then they get to saying some really, really terrible things to one another. And that's sometimes, I guess it's hard, sometimes when you start really caring about a person, or, having a friendship that you thought, you were loyal to them, and this, that, and the other, but like I said, God do all things for a reason. He do everything for a reason. Sometimes people can't, it's just he get them on out your life, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. It is what it is. you know um but yeah, I didn't want to be before you guys long. Like I said, I'm gonna roll with whoever I roll with. As far as, I'm saying, as far as support on here. And like I said, I don't talk to nobody, I'm saying, behind the scenes, no way, but Jackie, but G Candy. So like I said, that's been my long time sis, for a long time. So as far as like all the other inside, I don't not lot know a lot of inside stuff. I wasn't in those none of those groups. Cause like I said on another live, I don't really engage in groups because I know how messy they can be, especially with a whole bunch of females. We ain't got enough brothers on this page. We need a little bit more real, like, brothers that's really positive, you know what I'm saying, can bring out, some positivity on it in this sector, and talk to us about different things that we might not know about on a male perspective, you know what I'm saying? Coming from a male perspective, we need some stronger guys on here. So what I'm working with is just trying to get some of my male friends that I grew up with, or fruit peoples that I know from working with and stuff like that, to support me or whatever, and come and subscribe. And then maybe we can start like doing a little bit, like stream yard and stuff. But I gotta build up my channel first. I gotta get my watch hours in and different things like that. But again, y'all, I just want to come on, and I'm a little sleepy, so my bad eye is a little weak right now. So excuse it gets weak when I'm a little tired. So I'm getting ready to get started though, seeing how this snow and stuff is now, and see if me and my grandbaby gonna make it to church safely, and then we're gonna get this tree and stuff together too. Whether we go or not, we're gonna get the tree up. I'm gonna put it together. I just want her to help me put the decorations on. So she's woke now, so I'm finna get going. I hope everybody have a blessed. Let me see. I've been on here for 53, what did it say, 53 minutes. So I was trying to make an hour. Yeah. So I was trying to make an hour. What y'all got planned? Y'all cooking today or anything? Anybody cooking anything good today? I ended up cutting my turkey down earlier in the week and made my turkey salad. And my grandbaby said, "Ooh," she said, "That's good, Nana. It's good." I said, "Yep." I said, "Your father and them always like my turkey salad too. We eat it with crackers, but it be real good." So so yeah, that's all I really wanted to say though, y'all. Like I said, we need to start trying to support one another more. Stop with all the hate. You know what I'm saying? I know the name calling, the nicknames. That's the all that nickname stuff always be funny. So I be cracking up laughing when people be calling people different things. But all the like low down dirty stuff, the bitches, the hoes, and all that kind of stuff. I feel like, hey, it is what it is. People gonna do them. You can't stop nobody from calling people what they want to call them. But I just think that it's not that serious. I feel like this supposed to be for like entertainment, and it's supposed to be for somebody to learn something off somebody. You could show me something positive. Like I want to be with people that's showing me things and how to get this and how to get that. Like I want my own business. I want somebody to come on here and show me how to go about getting my own business, and just positive things that we need to start doing more than just tearing each other down on here, because tearing each other down ain't doing nothing but messing up your own blessings and your own soul. That's all it's doing, because it's not doing nothing to the next person. The next person got to deal with and take accountability for what they do. And you have to take accountability for what you do also, because God sees all. And then people always be saying, God ain't got nothing to do with this. No, God ain't got nothing to do with the negative stuff, but God's got something to do with the positive things that He wants us to do. Like we who we want to please. You want to please God or the devil? I don't want to please the devil. I want to please God. And when I do something that's not pleasing to the Lord, I get down on my knees and ask for repentance, because that's how I am. You gotta repent. You gotta repent, and you can't go back to what you repent to. Some people think you could just every day do stuff to people bad and then say, "Oh, God gonna forgive me." Sometimes God turn a deaf ear too, because y'all gotta realize that He's a jealous God too as well. So what we do out here, it reflects who we are as character, as your character. It reflects who you are as a mother, who you are as a sister, who you are as a brother, who you are as a co-worker. It's some people that co-workers is on YouTube and they watching all of this stuff. I mean, how do that? I mean, when you go to work, these people then saw you act a plum fool on here. That don't bother you? Your boss find out, you know what I'm saying, some things that he didn't even know. But he go on your page, he gonna be like, "Damn, that's who I hired." Oh my God. Listen to this. Now, the things like just doing stuff, but when you start to talking about all this just stuff that's just like unlawful things, I'm gonna say unlawful, illegal type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, illegal. And I'm saying, if you got to do something or sue somebody, that's doing it the right way, that's legal, but I'm saying like all this other like type stuff that be going on social media, like, man, people be doing some underhanded stuff, but if your boss see that, they be like, wow, we gotta watch, you know what I'm saying, that person, because this person liable to put us on liability, or you know what I'm saying? They might try to steal something from the company. They might try to do this and that. Your character speaks word. It speaks volumes. It speaks volumes for real. How you are and carry yourself in this world, moving around in society. You know what I'm saying? It follows you everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? Your integrity, my integrity means a lot to me. And like I said, I have a very, very kind heart. Now I'm kind-hearted, but you're not gonna play no games with me. You're not gonna play on me. You're not gonna play on my intelligence, and I'm highly intelligent too. But you're not gonna play on my top. like I'm a fool. Because one thing about me too, I got common sense and street sense and book sense. I got all three of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't even get on here and do all this, that, and the other because I don't have to. But the people that know Heidi P in real life, they'll tell you like she is what she say she is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta lie about nothing. And like I said, I'm not perfect by far, but I'm working on myself. I'm continuing to be better every day. I wanna be good to people. I don't want to be part of what I'm saying, the bull crap, you know what I'm saying, of the problem. I want to be part of the solution. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I come to give, and that's just how it is. I mean, even if we on here just laughing and joking, people need to stop taking it to another level. And that's what has happened. It has gone to a whole nother, like I'm saying, degree. Like what's going on here? Like is this sometimes I be thinking I'm watching a movie. I be thinking I'm watching a movie. I be like, wow, it's not that serious. Can we just all get along? Like Rodney King said, can we just all get along? Especially us brown skinned people. You know what I'm saying? We brown, y'all. We brown. This is brown skin here. We all got it. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be trying to help one another, and even if you have an agreement, can have your disagreement, but quit pulling people in your bullshit though. Quit pulling other people in, and then other people stops inserting yourself in it because it don't got nothing to do with you. But like I said, people insert themselves in this because it's all about money, y'all. It's all about money. Don't nobody respect nobody no more on here. Like I said, this sector right here need a whole exorcism for real. It need to be cleansed. It need to be cleansed with the blood of Jesus, man. I mean, for real, y'all. I rebuke Satan. I rebuke you in the blood of Jesus. Because why should we give him the power? He ain't got no power. God got all the power. God is the way maker. He is the creator of all of us, of all things. So why should we just continue to fight each other when all we got to do is walk our separate ways and be gone and be done with it? But that's either here nor there. We're gonna hear this stuff every day. Like I said, some of the stuff be funny, it be funny, and I be cracking up. But some of the stuff that the go to hell type of stuff, uh-uh. Nah, I just feel like that'd be just a bit much. But thank y'all very much for listening to me this morning. I hope everybody have a blessed Sunday. I think my Packers is playing today, so I'm gonna make sure I get ready and get that tree up and all that good stuff. Gonna make me and my grandbaby some breakfast real quick. And so like I said, hope to see you guys maybe later or whatever. Maybe I can come on and do something with my granddaughter. Maybe I'll show after we do the tree or something like that. I don't know what to do or what to say I'm gonna do later, because always you say something and you end up doing something different. But y'all have a blessed one. Learn how to start being able to think about the things you say before you say it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can hurt somebody so bad, and you got to remember that all of us don't have our parents. All of us weren't blessed to still have our parents, but I thank God, because my parents lived long lives. They had longevity. 88 years old. My mama, 88 years old. She lived a long time, and she worked till she was in her 70s. So, yeah, and I took care of my baby. I took care of my queen for 11 years. I love her dearly, and I miss her. So some people need to stop watching what they say about other people, parents that's not no longer with us. And you better thank God that you still had yours, because just like mine's passed, yours will too one day. You know what I'm saying? We're not all meant to live here forever. We not all, we wish we could live forever. But the Lord says, as sure as we were born, as surely we gonna die. So, quit always wanting to go do that. And then when people, going through stuff and health reasons and different things like that, that can be you one day. People got to start watching what they say. You know what I'm saying? And I know we all have said some things, but I don't talk that way. That's just one thing I don't do. I don't do the kids. I don't talk bad about people, little kids. Now, if you grown, that's different. But little kids, no, I ain't doing no little kids. I ain't talking about them. They ain't got nothing to do with this. I don't do the elderly. I just don't. And if you do something disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, elderly disrespectful, whatever, you still, it's a way you can correct them. It's a way that you can, let them know, look, you was wrong for doing that. Like I said, sometimes we gotta just have more respect and use the discernment that God gave you. But y'all have a blessed day. And I'll see you again. Again, this is Holding It Down with Heidi P. Tell a friend to tell a friend to please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peace. And God bless you all. Now, how do I take this off? Is it the X up here? Say edit. I hope I don't mess up my life. How do I come out of this? Oh, here it go. End stream. Okay, y'all, I got it. Who else came in? Hey, Candy Jones. It was that Tracy Jones. Yep. Hey, Tracy Jones. Yeah, everybody, thank y'all for coming through for me. I appreciate it. All right, then. Take care.